My name is Valerie Spearman.
My name is Daniel Hadaway.
Hi, I'm Matt Boehm. I'm the co-advisor
I am the president
I'm an officer here
for the Pi Pi chapter
for Pi Theta Kappa.
at the Jefferson State Community College.
We started launching the food pantry here, which we've named the Pioneer Pantry, back in 2019.
We had met with the administration several times regarding how we could best serve our community.
We began to realize that community college students around the nation were suffering from what's called food insecurity. We did a survey here on campus and polled our students, and we realized that the problem was in fact here in a much bigger way than we thought.
After extensive research that was done, we found out that we were living in the middle of a food desert.
Students, faculty, staff here at Jeff State who lived around the area did not have ready access to grocery stores and other places to get the sort of food they needed to provide nutrition.
So being that we were living in the middle of a food desert, we thought what a cool way to service our community through the food pantry. Some of the difficulties that were created initially when we started, we were in a small room. We had maybe 3 tables, and we just kind of formed an assembly line to pack bags leading up to our distribution date to service our customers.
We tried a few different locations. They didn't work out. Very inefficient sort of model we had going, but ultimately we settled here in the Fitzgerald Student Center, and things have been a lot better since. We started off thinking that we would serve mainly the Jeff State campus community.
I think one of the most important things to me personally would have to be the difficulties of trying to study and also having your stomach growling at the same time. Not every student that enters into a community college is as successful or as well off as some students.
We were going to provide food to students, to faculty members, and to our staff that do such a great job here at Jeff State. But with the campus closing, suddenly a large swath of our customer base disappeared. Because there were less students, staff, and faculty on campus on a day-to-day basis, we started to realize that perhaps we needed to change our mission.
Getting the information out to the community as opposed to just within the community college.
The need to collect better data in regards to food allergies and other such limitations we might have customer by customer. How are we going to actually box or bag the food? Ultimately we settled on bags, and I think our customers were much happier with that.
And we have made it so that we actually have to do shopping earlier. Because of COVID, we've had to even adjust the way that we receive donations because individuals are not on campus to actually receive the donations.
In terms of the operation of the pantry, that has been probably the biggest impact COVID has had. With no students on campus, the result was that we had less volunteer help to stock, shop, and distribute food on the dates that we had set. There was also a little bit of hesitation at first from our customer base to provide us with the kind of data, personal information we needed to put together grant requests and provide funding and things of that sort.
There was a lot of trying to, break down the stigma of being someone who was considered in need.
It took a little time for us to sort of shift the culture here at Jeff State in order for people to get past that stigma of needing help.
Some people just didn't want to come to a food pantry at their college for, fear of shame from other college students, from, just anybody. They just didn't want that stigma.
We ended up having to appeal to many of our customers' better nature in as much as we had to ask them to please come and get some free food so that we could continue giving it to others who were more in need.
I believe that shift is definitely occurring. I think a lot of it is based around COVID, because it's almost not a stigma anymore. It's kind of everybody needs help, so we're just going to come and pick up the food, and we're going to come and participate.
The thing that I find most enjoyable about working at the food bank is definitely the people, definitely the atmosphere that I'm in. Before I came into this, I was just a community student, and I went to work and I went home. And that's what I did. I didn't have any extracurricular activities, and I kind of just hung out with my friends every once in a while. But now I'm actually a part of something. I'm a part of a community who helps people. I'm a part of a community who can goof around, and it's great. It's a lot of fun.
So I think one of the most unique things about working with others in the group stems around the fact that the distribution days and everything that leads up to a successful distribution, whether that be shopping or outside meetings, helps to kind of bring us all together. Just as of lately, we've had a lot of people come and they want to volunteer because they want to get out of the house. It's become more of a social event and bringing us together as a community within our group of the Popeye chapter, but even we've had other student organizations come in and volunteer just to gain that connection and social access.
It has recreated a sense of community here on our college campus that was decidedly absent because of the pandemic.